Prince William and Princess Catherine's potential new royal home leaves fans speechless. For months, whispers have been swirling through the gilded corridors of royal circles, and now the news is breaking in a way that has both the British public and royal fans worldwide holding their breath. Prince William and Princess Catherine, the Prince and Princess of Wales, may soon be moving into a new royal home, one so steeped in history and opulence that it's sending shockwaves across the monarchy. This isn't just another royal property swap. This could mark a turning point in the couple's royal journey, one that redefines their role as the future king and queen. And if the rumors are true, their new residence is unlike anything they've ever called home before. William and Catherine are no strangers to stunning residences. Since their marriage in 2011, they've balanced life between three homes: Kensington Palace in London, the heart of their public life and the stage for countless royal engagements; Anmer Hall in Norfolk, their countryside escape, gifted by the late Queen Elizabeth II; Adelaide Cottage in Windsor, their more recent home chosen for its proximity to their children's school and its sense of privacy. Each has served a distinct purpose: Kensington Palace for duty, Anmer Hall for retreat, and Adelaide Cottage for family-centered living. But now, insiders claim a new chapter is on the horizon, and it may involve one of the most prestigious estates in the royal portfolio. According to multiple palace sources, the couple is being quietly considered for residency at Fort Belvoir House, a sprawling Georgian mansion nestled on the edge of the Windsor Great Park. Although less known to the public than Buckingham Palace or Sandringham, this property holds extraordinary historical weight. Built in the late 1700s and renovated over centuries, it features sweeping stone staircases, glittering chandeliers imported from France, and gardens landscaped in the style of Capability Brown. But its beauty isn't the only reason it's turning heads. Fort Belvoir has been used sparingly in recent decades, functioning more as a private retreat for senior royals rather than an active residence. If William and Catherine were to take it over, it would transform from a quiet, tucked-away gem into the home of Britain's most-watched couple. At first glance, the timing of this potential move might seem curious. The couple only relocated to Adelaide Cottage in 2022, specifically to give Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis a quieter life away from the relentless London spotlight. But those close to the couple say there's a bigger picture. King Charles, still navigating health concerns, is said to be re-evaluating the distribution of royal residences to better suit the future of the monarchy. With Harry and Meghan firmly established in California and Princess Anne preferring her own private estate, it's becoming clear that William and Catherine will soon carry the heaviest share of royal representation. A move to a larger, more historically significant home could be part of preparing them for that responsibility, especially if it positions them closer to Windsor Castle, the king's favored residence. Though official photos are scarce, those who have been inside Fort Belvoir House describe an interior that leaves visitors stunned. The grand reception hall greets guests with towering marble columns and a painted ceiling depicting Britain's naval triumphs. The state dining room can seat over 40 guests beneath a canopy of gold leaf, while the blue drawing room, a favorite of past royals, is lined with sapphire silk wallpaper and portraits dating back centuries. For the family's private use, there are more intimate spaces: a sunlit morning room with French doors opening to rose gardens, a library with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, and a family kitchen rumored to have been recently modernized with state-of-the-art appliances. And then there are the grounds: nearly 200 acres of manicured lawns, private woodlands, and a lake where swans glide lazily in the summer sun. The moment whispers of the potential move hit social media, royal fans went into overdrive. Some were thrilled, seeing it as a natural step for the future king and queen. They deserve a home that matches their role. This would be like watching history in the making, one fan wrote. Others were more sentimental, worried the family might lose the charm of their current low-profile life. I love how Adelaide Cottage feels cozy and down-to-earth. I hope they keep that family warmth no matter where they live. There's also a growing fascination with what the move might mean for the monarchy's image. Would such a grand home risk criticism in a time when the royal family faces increasing scrutiny over finances and relevance? Or could it be reframed as a historical preservation effort, ensuring that the property remains a vibrant part of Britain's cultural heritage? Moving into a historic estate isn't as simple as unpacking boxes and hanging new curtains. Fort Belvoir, while structurally sound, reportedly needs extensive modernization to suit a young family's needs. Security would need to be heightened to match the Wales's public profile, and certain areas would likely undergo restoration before they could be safely used. There's also the matter of balancing the public and private aspects of such a home. Unlike Adelaide Cottage, which offers discreet privacy, Fort Belvoir could become a higher-profile location, potentially attracting more photographers and curious onlookers. Royal watchers believe King Charles is playing a central role in the discussions. Known for his strong opinions on architecture and heritage, the king is reportedly enthusiastic about seeing the property brought back to life. Insiders claim he's encouraged William and Catherine to consider the symbolic value of the move, framing it as part of a long-term vision for a streamlined but still dignified monarchy. With the Prince and Princess of Wales representing the crown more prominently in the coming years, a residence like Fort Belvoir could serve as both a private sanctuary and a stage for important diplomatic events. One of the most intriguing aspects of this potential move is the influence Catherine herself may have. Those who know her well say she's drawn to history but has a talent for making grand spaces feel warm and livable. If the couple moves forward, it's expected that Catherine will oversee much of the interior design, blending the estate's historic elements with a more modern, family-friendly aesthetic. Think antique oak furniture alongside soft, neutral palettes, grand staterooms softened with fresh flowers and children's artwork. For George, Charlotte, and Louis, the move could be life-changing. Fort Belvoir's sprawling grounds offer far more room to roam than their current home, with opportunities for horseback riding, gardening, and exploring nature, luxuries that echo William and Harry's own childhood experiences at royal estates. Some insiders even speculate that the move could be part of a broader plan to raise the children closer to Windsor, where they could enjoy a slightly more traditional royal upbringing without the intense spotlight of central London. Despite the excitement, not everyone is on board. Critics point to the optics of a lavish move during a time of economic difficulty for many Britons. Republican groups have already hinted that such a decision could fuel calls for greater transparency around royal spending. The palace has not made any official announcements, but insiders suggest that if the move goes ahead, it will be framed as part of preserving and utilizing a historic property rather than acquiring something new in the traditional sense. At this stage, nothing is set in stone. Discussions are ongoing between William, Catherine, King Charles, and senior palace advisors. The final decision will likely balance practical needs, public perception, and the symbolic role of the property within the monarchy's future. If approved, the move could be announced as early as next year, with renovations beginning shortly after. In the meantime, William and Catherine are expected to continue their life at Adelaide Cottage, maintaining their balance between public duty and private family life. Whether or not they take up residence at Fort Belvoir House, one thing is clear. The Prince and Princess of Wales are entering a new phase of their royal lives. Every decision they make now, from their choice of home to the way they raise their children, will be scrutinized as part of their path to the throne. A home is never just a home in royal life. It's a statement, a reflection of duty, heritage, and the image they wish to project to the world. And if this move happens, it could be one of the most defining statements of their future reign. For now, royal fans can only speculate and imagine the sight of William and Catherine walking hand in hand through the grand halls of their potential new royal home, the echoes of history all around them, and the weight of the crown growing ever nearer.